Hey guys, my name is Serena. Welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. I know I'm late for this, but I wanted to show you guys all the books that I read in 2017. Do not worry, they are not a lot. I actually didn't read that much in 2017, but I am happy that I read anyway. So I'm just going to say the title of the book and the rating. And if I have a review, I will link it down below. Maybe I will say some words about some books, but I will not give synopsis. I will not, go in depth with describing a book because this video would be long, even though the books aren't that much. I think there are like 17, but yeah, here we go. And I'm going to say which ones were the worst and which one were the best. Of course, by the ratings you can already tell, but I will give my motivations. L'arte di essere fragili by Alessandro D'Avenia, 2 stars. City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, 3 stars. A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas, 4 stars. P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han, 3.5 stars. The Infinite Sea by Rick Yancey, 3 stars. The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak, 5 stars. The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan, 4 stars. The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson, 3.5 stars. I Am Malala by Malala Yousafzai, sorry if I didn't say that right, 4 stars. Anna Justin Blood by Kendar Blake, 2 stars. L'interpretazione dei sogni, or The Interpretation of Dreams by Sigmund Freud, and I DNF'd this book. I read like more than 100 pages, but I just felt like it was a school book. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the original screenplay, 5 stars by J.K. Rowling. All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven, 2 stars. Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, 3.5 stars. Looking for Alaska by John Green, 2 stars. The Diary of a Young Girl, which I did not rate. A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas, 3.5 stars. And that's it. Those were all the books that I read in 2017. I am happy that I read all those books, especially I am happy that I read a lot in December. I wasn't expecting to read a lot in December, and I did. I have something in mind. Anyway, as you can tell by the ratings, my least favorite books were 2 stars. The 2 stars were L'arte di essere fragili by Alessandro D'Avenia. This is an Italian book. I read 3 of his books. In general, I just can't get into his writing. I don't know why. And this is actually, I think, a non-fiction about him writing to his favorite author. I think he is from the 19th century, the early 19th century, and this is an author that we Italians study in school, and it is Leopardi. It just wasn't for me. Then the other 2 stars were Anna Justin Blood, and it was an okay read, but I was expecting it to be more horror, because everybody said it wasn't horror, but it was more like a romance between the ghost hunter and the ghost. So, and the other 2 star is All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. I talked about this in my Adventure-a-thon wrap-up. I will link it down below, and I just didn't connect with any of the characters, and the same goes with Looking for Alaska by John Green. I just didn't connect with any of the characters, and I reviewed this on Goodreads saying that it was an okay read, Looking for Alaska, and I do love John Green's writing style, but as I said, I just didn't connect with any of the characters, and this just made me not care, So those were all my 2 star reads, and of course there were a lot of 3 stars, 3.5 stars, which surprisingly a lot of 3.5 stars were books that I was expecting much more from, like The Kiss of Deception and, oh my god, A Court of Mist and Fury. Okay, I had high expectations, and it took me a lot to go through this. I mean, I stopped because I had exams, but then I picked it up in December and I finished it quickly. But there has 630 pages, I think, and the first 550 pages is about building a relationship, and I mean, things do happen, but in 550 pages I really wanted more to happen, and I think I wouldn't have minded that much if I loved Rhysand and Feyre. I mean, I do prefer them together, don't get me wrong, but they're just not my favorite OTP. I haven't found a favorite OTP yet, and you know, it was a good book. It was a good book. I liked it. I loved the ending. I want to read A Court of Rings and Ruin, and I don't have high expectations. I have to stop that because I will be disappointed otherwise. And yeah, by the way, I didn't like how Sarah J Maas repeated 3 words multiple times, like mate, 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 more, blah, 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 you know? And I don't know if I'm the only one, but that kind of bothered me a little bit. And I hate Tamlin, yeah. My favorite books were The Book Thief and The Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them screenplay. Percy Jackson was a pleasant surprise, but not my favorite. Not my favorite. I want to continue on. And yeah, I really liked I Am Malala as well. I'm happy of this reading year. I hope you all had an amazing reading year, and I can't wait to read much more this year in 2018. I set my goal on Goodreads only to 12 books, to read 12 books, 1 book a month, and that is easily achievable. Last year I put 30, I didn't achieve that, and I usually read more than 12 books, so I'm happy with that. I hope to enjoy this video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!